Hello, everyone. We are team 3. We're going to present the finding for case 3 this time. And let me introduce our team member first. We have Bemoka, we have Paula, we have Yoya, and we have Carlo, and I'm Jenny. And our sequence for today's presentation, we will first do the improve the script, and that's the question 4 first, and then we will go for question 1, 2, 3, and 5 later on. And for that's 3 scenes for the improved scripts. The first scene is in AGA'S office, and this scene, Bemoka will be playing AGA, and Paula will be playing Mariflor. And at the beginning, AGA looks at Mariflor with a composed expression and take a deep breath before responding.
Mariflor, I appreciate your efforts to suggest alternatives, but as per the ministry guidelines for outings, it is important that we adhere to the requirements for food and beverages. We cannot compromise on health and safety rules regardless of the location.
You're right, Aga.
Mariflor looks and understands AGA's point.
You're right, Aga. I apologize for not following the guidelines. I will make sure to bring a snack and water for the future outings as required.
AGA smiles and nods, acknowledging Mariflor's commitment to follow the guidelines.
Thank you for understanding, Mariflor. It is important to prioritize the safety and well-being of our residents at all the times.
That's the end for scene 1. And then we're going to scene 2, that's in Ben's office. This time, Yoya will be playing Bland. And now Ben is listening to the voicemail from Tim McKay and take a deep breath before responding.
I apologize for the inconvenience caused to your mother, and we do consider each family's and residents' voice seriously. And I will write a report and send a team to work on the issues as soon as possible. I'm so sorry about it.
Ben takes out his phone and sends a text to his team, assigning the task to fix the wall and baseboard in Mrs. McKay's room.
And I have assigned a task, and I have assigned a team to your place to work on the issue of baseboard and also repair the wall too. And thank you so much for bringing it to our attention, and we will work on it.
This is the end of scene 2, and then we will go into scene 3. This is Mariflor's private conversation in Ben's office, and this time Paula will be also playing Mariflor, and Carlo will be playing Ben. And Mariflor looks visibly upset as she speaks to Ben about the incident with AGA.
I can't believe it, Aga didn't believe me. I know I do a good job, and it is frustrating when she doesn't trust me.
Ben reaches out and put a comforting hand on Mariflor's shoulder.
I understand how you feel, Mariflor. It's important to remember that Aga has a lot on her plate right now, and sometimes things may slip through the cracks. Let's focus on finding solution to the issue and moving forward positively.
Mariflor looks and taking a deep breath and climbing down.
You're right, Ben. I will talk to Aga and clarify the situation. I don't want this incident to affect my work negatively.
Ben smiled and gave Mariflor a reassuring note.
That's the spirit, Mariflor. I believe in you, and I know you'll handle it professionally. Let me know if you need any support from my end.
Mariflor thanks Ben and leaves his office with a determined expression on her face. This is the end of scene 3. And now I'm going to explain question 1. For question 1, we are going to talk about 5 times that in this case, where productivity or work ethics that not being effectively demonstrated. The first time is Mariflor failed to follow the predetermined ministry guideline on their outing, which that she's her duty to bring the snack and water in the outing. And this time she also breached the organization's health and safety rules. And The second time is Mariflor failed to attend her regular biweekly meeting with AGA on time, that she allowed a crash with another meeting and make her late for this meeting for 10 minutes. The third one is Ben failed to follow up the resident's request. He didn't follow up and reply the resident's voicemail in the last 2 weeks and take no action to that complaint. And the fourth time is AGA believed that Mariflor's performance was substandard and should issue a verbal warning to her. However, she believed that this issue is not important as the others, so she decided to put this action down and prioritize her to solve other problems. And the last one is Mariflor should raise up her opinion in her biweekly meeting with AGA. That's to talk about the recreation issue, but she believed that her arrangement will make the outing better, but she didn't bring this up into discussion in the meeting. And this is the end for question 1. And then Bhumika will be talking about question 2.
Yes, the question 2 is, which of these ineffective examples is most serious and why? That means Mariflor's failure to bring snacks and water as required in the ministry guideline on the outing, which was supposed to be her duty, is considered as a serious ineffective example. In here, she was unable to be dutiful in the task that she was asked to do. And also, she did not inform about the change prior to taking it into an action. This is considered as more serious because she had reached the organization's health and safety roles, which caused her to fail to perform her duty up to expectation. Although she knew the current procedure to perform the job, she did not use that experience when performing the duty. Finally, she was not successful in demonstrating dutifulness in productivity and positive work ethic.
Thank you, Bhumika. And then Yoya will be talking about question 3. Sorry, Yoya, you have mute.
Sorry, it was on a mute. Okay, thanks so much for telling me that. And for the question 3, to answer the question of how to improve ineffective productivity and work ethics in a case, is that it is clear that some of the characters in the case have a post-conventional morality, which is from the moral development theory from Lawrence. And it is not so professional to make personal decisions based on their idea, but ignored the company's policy or expected rules. And it is very important and crucial to communicate with the company before taking actual risk to avoid any worst case. And to improve the situation, following productivity and stronger work ethics, which is the things we learned from the previous class, is the key. And these things involves with the 3 actions: being dutiful, achievement, striving, and internal motivation. And for example, based on these 3 actions, one of the character in the case of Mariflor was making a decision that makes AGA, which was the boss, not really want to depend on or count on her, which makes not good, which resulted in a negative way, even though she was trying her best. She thought that it would be better for the company, so she made a decision, but it was not following the policy. So she was trying to demonstrate some of achievement striving by doing something that she thinks that it's going to be benefit for the company, but it wasn't, because it's not something that AGA was wanting her to do. And lastly, in terms of internal motivation, she was motivated to do the job, but it was not what the company was expecting again. So therefore, it would be nice to volunteer to learn more about maybe company's policy or how she can do things a little bit more flexibly. Maybe she needs to make sure with the company before she does something risky. And so that way it will show how much she's willing to work for the company, and it will show the effort that maybe AGA might start counting on her. So that'll be the answer to the question 3.
Thank you, Yoya. And then Carlo and Paula will be talking about the two articles that related to productivity for question 5.
For the question 5, we chose the one of the article executive perception of the top 10 soft skills in today's workplace. So in this article, it says in today's workplace, technical skills are no longer enough to ensure career success. Soft skills such as work ethic, professionalism, communication, and teamwork are equally important. Employers value employees who demonstrate courtesy, integrity, and responsibility, flexibility, and positive attitude. It also has interpersonal skills and work ethics are crucial for creating a positive work environment. Lack of these soft skills can hinder career growth. Therefore, it is essential for employees to develop a show and showcase these skills to thrive in the modern workplace. So that's for the article 1.
Okay, and for the second article, which is today's productivity challenge workplace app overload. So as we know, some of the essential aspects for a business to grow are knowing the importance of labor productivity, knowing to measure it, and knowing what habits or factors can contribute to promoting. In addition, all this also allows business to detect weak points or areas in which the organization could improve and helps to make a better decision. So in this aspect, it's also related to the experience of employees or employee experience, since workers who feel happy with the company and their job's position are more productivity. Okay, so as well in this article explain with the technology, it has come to change the way in which work has done in the past, benefiting the productivity and greater scope when develop a job. But has technology become positive in the work environment? Well, in this article, explain a positive point. Since it mentioned how technology can exceed the limits and become overwhelming for employees, affecting their capacity and productivity in the work area. A good example, it was during pandemic, that they exceed working hours because they have to access to technology and they could work any time of the day. So as a conclusion, in other words, being productivity doesn't not mean working more hours, but working more better. So that was for the articles, and thank you so much for your attention.
That's the end of our presentation. Thank you very much.